Okay, so this is going to be a quick video. We'll definitely see how quick I can get this done, right? So, we have 86 billion in the PFD fund that can go to the Alaskan people, right? We have less than 738k people living here. Technically, it's 337 and some change, right? So, doing the math on that, on average, each Alaskan would be getting 116,350 some odd dollars, right? So they can do a full payout, empty the PFD, and give it to the Alaskan people. Okay? Full payout, start over, and refill it and stop messing with any and all oil refinery, oil reserve, and oil production plans because that is how we get the PFD. And if we don't do this, because you also got to think of it like this, right? Venezuela just joined with us when it came to oil rights and oil reserves. They just made $1 billion, okay? And it hasn't even been a year. So that is going to be a direct threat when it comes to oil reserves and oil production here in Alaska, meaning the PFD will shrink if we don't start being smart. Okay? So I say they do a max payout to all Alaskans, and I do mean all Alaskans, because the funny thing is, there's going to be a good portion of them who aren't even going to get a PFD because they don't tell you that. They say, oh, every available Alaskan. There's a lot of people that they go, nope, you don't get one. So they can easily do the full payout, 116K, right? And if they want, they can just do 100K per Alaskan because if we do not have money going into our economy like we don't right now, because people are barely buying anything, can't buy a home, can hardly buy a car, people can hardly afford their rent or their utilities because they keep raising utility bills. An average heat bill that used to be $200 to $400 is now $800 a month. Crazy, right? Well, if they were to simply just do the full payout, do a 10-year reserve to where for the next 10 years it gets built back up, and I can guarantee you within less than 10 years we'll have more than 86 billion, especially if the state leaders aren't stupid, right? And you do it to the point where if anyone leaves the state with that money, they are barred from either returning and getting a PFD, meaning they can come move back, but they're not going to get a PFD again. When it comes to any and all minors under the age of 18, they don't get that choice. So, of course, they should be allowed to re enter for the PFD or re get the PFD when it comes back around, right? So, literally, less than 3 minutes, and I came up with that plan. How do they not know how to do this shit, right? Vote them out.